Oh, I'm not gonna lie, but this is a really annoying loop, and this happens sometimes in the Phoenix Wright cases, so let's hope this is correct. What? What you talking about? It had only just stopped raining moments before the crime took place. As a result, the ground was very muddy. If Miss Cantabella really placed this bucket on the ground like you claim she did, then it should be caked with mud just like the lantern was after it fell. Well, I'd say that clears up your muddy testimony, wouldn't you? Well, hey, Bonham! What? You just gonna sit there looking pretty? Come on, give me a hand here. Flattery will get you nowhere, witness, other than perhaps to the dungeon. At any rate, there's but one question we ought to ask. Why is there no mud on that bucket? To the witness with the goat, may I ask you a question? Huh? Oh, are you talking about us? Indeed. You admitted to the court that you returned home with the milk bucket. Illegally, I must add. My, oh my, such harsh words, Inquisitor. When you took the bucket home, you must have simply wiped the mud from the bucket, is that correct? You know, now that you mention it. No way, don't tell me. That milk bucket, oh, that's right, I remember now. I don't know if what was on the bucket was mud exactly, but it certainly was dirty. Before taking it inside with me, I remember wiping it clean with an old rag. Are you kidding me? Exceptional work, Inquisitor Bottom. Right. It all makes perfect sense. See, we were right all along. Weren't we, Inquisitor Bottom? Knew that sword weren't just for show, Bottom. You sliced his argument in two.
Objection!
Witness, Miss Mary. What is it? You're absolutely sure there was mud stuck to this milk bucket? Oh my, well, truth be told, I don't remember whether it was mud exactly, but I do remember cleaning the bucket off when I got home. Irk. It would seem the defense has failed to disprove the witness's claims. Of that we can be quite certain. Har, that'll teach you, Bluey. You got that right. Do me a favor, will you, Gramps? I want to change me testimony just a bit. I will allow it only if the witness refrains from name-calling in the future. You got it, my lord. Well, all this court mumbo-jumbo has left me thirstier than a dog in a desert. Ugh. Okay. Look at how many gulps even fit in the same freaking stein. That witch there was holding the stick. I ever heard her say the incantation thingy. That's right, I witnessed it all.
Hold it!
But no one knows for sure if Miss Cantabella dropped that milk bucket on the ground. Because there's no mud on it, is that what you're saying? Hey, we went over this already. We know the goat lady wiped off all the mud.
Objection!
However, Miss Mary doesn't clearly remember whether or not it was mud that was stuck to the bucket. We really don't remember, but maybe? I guess maybe there was mud on it. I mean, she couldn't hold the scepter without putting the bucket on the ground. Miss Mary, please give a definitive answer. You all done, Bluey? Talk all you want, because it ain't gonna help, you see? The five of us, we saw that witch went and did. We saw clear as day. Whoa. Ah. What the hell? Look at him. He's spinning around like a top. What the hell?
Hang on.
Excuse me, mister? Eartha Gramps? Defender, when you say Gramps, might you by any chance be referring to me? No, of course not, Your Honor. Mr. Wordsmith, are you listening?
I heard you quite clearly the first time, young man. These ears hear all. The crackling of the fire, the whispering of the crowd, and now your voice.
If that's the case, then allow me to ask you a question. You were clearly deep in thought just now. Do you have something to say about this man's testimony?
Indeed so. I felt something was amiss. However, what that means I cannot say.
Amiss? Witness, could you tell us? What precisely was amiss with this third-rate testimony from this third-rate witness? What a burn, Barnum.
5 heads are better than 1, 10 eyeballs are better than 2. As I listened to this man's testimony, I could not help but become aware of something most odd. Tonight, when the crime occurred, we all made haste to that terrible scene. The delicious scent of mid-evening dinner permeated through the air, and the shadows of those present cast through the dim light. And yet, there were but 4 figures standing in that vicinity, myself included.
4? Hold on one second. You're saying there were only 4 witnesses at the crime scene tonight?
These eyes may be old, but they know what they saw.
Is something the matter, Miss Mary? No, it's just that Snowy and I are trying to remember what happened at the time. I remember the flames erupting into the air. That's when Snowy and I made our mad dash to save the precious milk. And when those 2 ruffians were set ablaze, the flame filled the area with light. In that sudden flash of light, we could see that there were other people around besides ourselves. And that's when I saw the other people that scrambled to the scene along with us. I'm quite sure of it. There were only 4 of us there at the scene of the crime.
Objection!
Hold it, madam. What in blazes is going on? We have 5 witnesses on the stand, all claiming to have witnessed tonight's events firsthand. That means we have 1 witness too many. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Oi! You lot better stop speaking out of turn. All for one and one for all, remember? We all promised to take this witch down together, didn't we? It's not quite that simple. We saw what we saw.
Well, I say it's all about the numbers, and I counted, I say. I'll have you know my counting is flawless. On nights when the sleep eludes me, I can count sheep from moonrise to sunrise.
4 witnesses, 5 witnesses, what difference does it make? Things all started getting muddled when you showed up. What the? You saying it's my fault? I was there, you fool! Didn't I just finish saying that? The testimony is strong as steel, even if it's not completely stainless. Order! Order! I said order. What is going on here? You claim the number of witnesses does not add up? I have never paid witness to such an outrageous conflict. There is but one answer to this puzzle, a single possibility. What do you mean? Without a doubt, magic must have been used at the scene of the crime. Furthermore, it would indeed appear that there were only 4 witnesses present at the scene. And yet, currently, we are faced with 5 witnesses testifying to the court. That certainly is quite a fatal contradiction, with only one possible answer. Would you not agree, Mr. Wright? The answer can't be. Well, I would suppose it answer, Sir Blue Knight. What is your explanation for the current number of witnesses? One of them is the witch. While it may seem far-fetched, the reality is actually rather simple. The real witch is the real murderer in this case. Is actually one of these 5 witnesses. Oh, what? What? You're telling us that the witch is amongst this group of witnesses? What utter rubbish! There could no possible way such a claim could be true! That's right! You got a lot of nerve accusing us of being a witch! We have told you nothing but the truth, yet you still have the gall to badger on such an outrageous accusation! Behold, behold, as my trusty shield deflects your petty words like the petty ones that they are! Visitor Barnum? Yes, my lord. I would like to see a sketch of the crime scene at the time of the incident. You have one in your possession. Yes, certainly, my lord. I have one here. I requested it from the court illustrator just in case. Very well, witnesses. I'd like each of you to mark your location at the time of the murder. Here on this crime scene sketch, quickly now!